Hello students, today we are going to talk about another three physical quantity, that is time, average speed and velocity. So first of all, let's we talk about time and speed. So basically time is the duration of an event that is expressed in second. So basically any of the event, time duration of any of the event can be expressed in second, and most of physical phenomenon occur with respect to time, and time is a scalar quantity. So we know scalar quantity, it means it is only expressed by magnitude, it does not require direction to expressed. Now speed. So basically speed is the rate of change of the distance, right? In a given time the rate of change of the distance can be considered as the speed. So if a body covers a certain distance in a certain amount of time, then its speed is, so the speed is given by speed is equal to distance upon time. And if you want to talk about the average speed, then it would be total distance traveled by the object upon total time taken by the object. So by using these two formula, we can able to find out the speed as well as the average speed. Now let's we talk about the third physical quantity is velocity. So basically velocity is the rate of change of displacement is considered as velocity, and it is a vector quantity. So as it is a vector quantity, so obviously it will depends on the direction also. So here the direction of motion is specified. So if you want to define the velocity, or if you want to give the formula for the velocity, then velocity is equal to displacement upon time, right? So displacement done by the object upon time taken by the object. So exactly same way, if you want to define average velocity, then average velocity is equal to initial velocity plus final velocity, it should be divided by 2 to take out its average. So the formula is u plus v divided by 2, because initial velocity is indicated by u, here final velocity is indicated by v, and it should be divided by 2. So this is the formula for the average velocity. Now if we try to get the clear difference between speed and velocity, then with the help of this example we can get it very clearly. So speed is simply how fast you are traveling, right? Means speed does not require any direction, in which direction, how fast you are traveling, it only focus that how fast you are traveling. So suppose this car is traveling at a speed of 20 meter per second, while if you are going to talk about velocity in the same case, then velocity, speed in a given direction. In a given direction, what is the speed of this car? That can be considered as the velocity. So this car is traveling at a velocity of 20 meter per second east. So here you can see, here you have to mention the direction also, then it can be considered as velocity. But in case of speed, you are not needed to mention the direction, you only need to mention the speed of the object, right? So that is the clear difference between speed and velocity. So if you are go through it, then here speed is a scalar quantity, it depends only upon magnitude, and it has no direction. It denotes how fast an object is moving. If the speed of the particle is high, it means the particle is moving fast, and if it is low, it means particle moving slow, right? That is only about the speed. But if you are going to talk about velocity, then it is a vector quantity. It means requiring both magnitude as well as direction. It denotes the rate at which the object moving or changing position, right? So the direction of the velocity vector is easy to find. So its direction is same as the direction of moving object. So even if the object is slowing down and the magnitude of velocity is decreasing, obviously अगर object slow down हो रहा है, उसकी speed slow down हो रही है, तो उसका magnitude obviously it will going to be decreases. Its direction would still be the same, but जो direction में वो move कर रहा था वो direction same रहेगी. Just like in case of this car, 20 meter per second is speed, right? So if its velocity is become 10 meter per second, then also its direction will remain the same, right? Okay, so that is the difference between speed and velocity. Now let's we talk about another physical quantity, that is acceleration. So first of all, what is acceleration? So basically acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement while the acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So acceleration is a vector quantity. Why? Because it also requires the direction to express it, right? Okay, as it has both magnitude as well as direction. It is also second derivative of position with respect to time, or it is the first derivative of velocity with respect to time. We can say that, right? Okay. So now what is the acceleration formula? So acceleration formula is acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon given time. So basically we can write final velocity minus initial velocity is equal to change in velocity, we can write. So finally the equation for the acceleration is acceleration is equal to change in velocity upon given time. And we can write also that acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time, right? So you can we can mention the acceleration by small a. So a is equal to final velocity of an object minus initial velocity of an object given by upon given time. So this change can be represented by del v. So we can also write a is equal to del v upon t, where del v represent the change in velocity. Now what will be the unit for the acceleration? So the standard SI unit for the acceleration is meter per second square.